What's up with y'all out there? BossMack in the atmosphere. Yo. Kissing babies and shaking hands, man. Oh, I'm out here doing. Look, you hear me? What the fuck I got to do out here? Making it black open, and you are now experiencing the world famous BossMack podcast. RNS, y'all. RN motherfucking S. Oh, yes. Today is a beautiful day. I'm happy as fuck to be up in here doing this. Y'all niggas already know how I get down. Nothing but the good game when I come around. BossMack topsoil, y'all got to love the sound. Whoa, yes indeed. Here to give you what you need with the speed. Real niggas always in the lead. We always in the lead, y'all. We always in the lead. Hey, we always in the lead. What's up with y'all out there? The BossMack podcast is in full motion. West Coastin'. West Coastin'. West Coastin'. May these words be reaching you in good spirits. You know what I'm talking about. I hope you woke up next to a happy bitch this fine morning. And if you didn't wake up next to a happy bitch, I hope you at least woke up on some crisp, clean sheets with the goose down pillow. You understand me? I hope your bathroom was spick and span, extra clean, shower clean, no piss around the toilet. It's packed with food, you know what I'm talking about? I hope everything is good for you, man. God bless y'all. The BossMack podcast is in full motion. We are thankful to be here right now. We are thankful to be here right now, coming off a hiatus. Coming off a forced hiatus around this motherfucker, man. Let me tell you something, man. Shout out to the chat, though. Red Jet Shell, what the hell? Shout out to Red Jet Shell, man. Joe Blast, get the cash. That's what's up. I see you right there. My guy, 100. Hold on, man. Let me look right here. Let me take a look, man. As you can see, man. Yeah. Let me see right quick, man. Mr. Cart, 2026. Swineberg. What up, Swineberg, man? El Perfecto. Shout out to everybody that tapped in while the BossMack was on hiatus. Yale B, DMV, Technobility. What's happening? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Blessings, man. Blessings. Monty Masters in this motherfucker. Yeah, that's what's up, man. El Perfecto, I appreciate that $20. Red Jet Shell, I appreciate that $20. You understand me? Yeah. Todd Mo, that's what's up, though. Shout out to Todd Mo, man. I was chopping it up with him yesterday. Good googly. Yeah. Top ranked general. 3 times game. Monty Masters, I appreciate that $10. Man, we got a little bit of bread before we even get started today, man. That's what's up, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Activist Nas and this motherfucker. Ken Folk. Mason Dixon, what's happening? Yeah. Yeah, Al Dingle, though. Yeah. That's what's up. Let the BossMack know where you're tapping in from in the world. Let the BossMack know where you're tapping in from in the world, man. Shout out Tech Nobility one more again. PJ Allen. Wait a minute. What's that? Nate Nizzle in this motherfucker. Michael Bell in this motherfucker. Easy Man, Awesome Eats in this motherfucker. Marcus Mitchner in this motherfucker. Mr. Cart with the $5 holla. What's happening? All right, look. Let the BossMack know where you're tapping in from. The BossMack was on forced hiatus, man. You know what I'm saying? YouTube caught the BossMack out there lacking, man. You know what I'm saying? I accepted on the chin. I accepted discipline on the chin. You know what I'm saying? I accepted it on the chin. You know what I'm saying? They said the BossMack was what was it trying to, they didn't say these words. They said I was promoting bad behavior out there, bad morals and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like I was in the promotion of prostitution around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And you know, the BossMack don't promote prostitution, man. You know, I don't do that. But the way they took it, they took it like that. You know what I'm saying? And there wasn't no talking about it. Yeah, LB, I appreciate that $20. They was like, sit your ass down on the bench, nigga. Sit down. I was like, damn. Tech Nobility, another $20. Yeah, man. YouTube, man. Tech Nobility, I appreciate that $20. Yeah, man. It was, man. I was like, damn, man. Man, and the cold part of the game, man, is I was having so much momentum. I was having a lot of momentum. I was having like the most views I had ever had on the channel. I was doing millions of views every 2 days and shit. You know what I'm saying? And they just like, nigga, slow your roll, nigga. Slow your roll. They threw a monkey wrench into my shit, man. I was like, damn. Oh, and hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. You know what the funny thing is, man, I don't know if I don't know if y'all understand how them strikes come in, man. When you have a channel, the way the strikes come in, man, I could be watching videos. I could be looking at a YouTube video or something, and the strike it'll just overwhelm everything. It ain't even like it's not only is it an email, not only do they send you an email, but it'll just overwhelm everything you got going on YouTube. It'll just come on the screen in the middle of the screen. Nigga, you got a strike, nigga. Whoop, they whoop. And it'll just let you have that. It'll just issue that strike to you, man. You know what I mean? It just come on the screen. It just overwhelm the screen. It just come in like strong, like a strike, nigga. You know what I'm saying? If you want to try to appeal it, you could appeal it. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna lie, man. It was like I could feel the strike. I don't know, for some reason, man. I could feel the strike was coming, man, because they had sent me a message about some more shit that kind of overwhelmed the screen. They sent me some more shit that overwhelmed the screen, you know, like probably like about a half hour before the strike came. They sent some shit to overwhelm the screen, right? And it was talking to some membership shit. It was saying they was changing the policies on the membership. And it just overwhelmed the screen like a strike. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh man. It made my heart jump. I was like, oh shit, I thought that was a strike. And then I was like, damn, I gotta be careful not to. Then in my mind, I was like, I gotta be careful not to get a strike. Let me be careful. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm sitting up there looking at. I probably got like about 5 or 6 shorts that I edited that I'm ready to release, and I'm looking at the shorts, and then I picked one. I was like, let me go ahead and throw this one out, and it was the one that they gave me a strike on. I was like, damn, man, I could have easily had not posted that, but I just didn't foresee it as a strike, bro. It was so crazy, man. Hit the like button for this game. It was so crazy. I didn't foresee it. Damn. Anyway, we back though. We here. Shout out to everybody that reached out and tapped in with me, man. The concern. It was a whole lot of concern out there, a whole lot of phone calls and shit, man. Shout out to everybody that reached out to see if I was dead or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. You know, it's good to know that motherfuckers will reach out for me. So just in case the BossMack do fall out and be dead in the house, I'm quite sure motherfuckers be calling and to send motherfuckers for a wellness check to see if I'm out of here or not. Hit the like button for this game. Let the BossMack know where you're tapping in from in the world. Yeah. I be getting hella warnings. Yeah, man. I done got a couple warnings. Man. You know. And you know what? I got a warning not too long ago on some shit that I should have knew better. You know what I'm saying? I should have knew better. A couple of things, and they didn't give me a strike. You know what I'm saying? So this might have been a double up. This might have been like, hey, we already warned you, nigga. So, you didn't make it past the little 90 days of the warning. So, hit the like button for this game. Shout out to Baltimore tapping in, man. But anyway, we here, man. We here. The vibes is good. We here. The vibes is good, man. Happy to be here, man. Yeah. And shout out to BET weekend, man. You know what I'm saying? BET weekend was lit out here. The BossMack didn't participate. Shout out to Apostrophe. I was supposed to pull up on Apostrophe for an event. You know what I'm saying? Saturday he had like a showing in Hollywood, man. I misjudged the time, man. I thought I had more time than I actually did, and I fucked up and didn't make it. I was supposed to get out there, man. You know what I'm saying? But the BET activities went up, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to BET. Shout out to the BET Awards. Shout out to Lauryn Hill. Went up, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. YouTube is like the parent that punish you for cursing, but want you to steal cigarettes for them out of the store. Yeah, man. YouTube is tricky, man. You know what I'm saying? It's tricky, man. You know, you gotta walk that line, man. I'm gonna have to give me. I'm gonna have to start. I'm gonna have to get my Kick started. I'm gonna have to get on Kick, man. I gotta get some alternative motherfucking spots going, man, just in case they slam me again. You know. Yo, what pod 1951 for 1950? One from a year ago. You know what? You should just go into YouTube, and when you search, just put BossMack and put 1950 and it should come up, man. It should come up. Put BossMack and Mr. 1950 in the search. And it should come up. You know what I'm saying? Rumble too, yeah. Yeah. And I gotta reach out to Mr. 1950. He's supposed to come back down here and do something, man. He's supposed to come back down here, man, and get in a pod, you know. Yeah, he's supposed to come back down here, man. You know. But shout out to everybody out there, man. But yeah, man. It's wild, man. It's wild. I gotta get up to speed with all these other platforms, man. So I'm gonna have to change up the way I be doing shit, man. Get up to speed with it. You know what I'm saying? Stream on multiple platforms at the same time. I think I'm gonna have to fuck with Streamlabs. Right now I'm fucking with OBS and shit. I'm gonna have to upgrade, man, for real. I'm gonna do a whole bunch of shit, man. Mr. Bogart, what's up with it? High value, man. What's up with it? Yeah, that's Baltimore. But yeah, man, I'm gonna do a whole bunch of shit, man. When I get back from this Milwaukee run, we about to do a Milwaukee run. You know, we got a whole bunch of guests scheduled, man. I hope it come out pretty good. We got some top of the food chain Milwaukee niggas. You know, you 1950 and Dre will be fire breaking down sucker shit happening in the culture. The 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 act Daphne Joy needs analysis. Shout out to academics, man. Shout out to academics, man. Yeah, man. Academics out there with Daphne Joy, man. I seen her choosing up. You know what I'm saying? I seen her choosing up. Shout out Act. Um, yeah, man. Shout out Act, man. What can I say about that, man? Let me see right quick. Let me take a look at that. What can a nigga really say about Ack and Daphne Joy, man? You know, I seen her choosing. I forgot whose show she was on where she was on there choosing. Uh, any bitch that was involved in some big sexual episodes with Diddy, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I feel like Act, you know, he just happy to be there. You know what I'm saying? Act already know he out there tricking You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. It's good content. This is good content. This is good content for act right here. You know, this is good content for act. You know what I'm saying? Um, 50 Cent, baby mama. I mean, it's a good. It's you know what I mean. Act having millions. You know what I'm saying? He could throw some money on a bitch. You know what I'm saying? He could throw some money on a bitch. Now, will he recover when she put that pussy on his head, though? Will he recover from that? You know what I'm saying? Will he recover? Act wants the top spot for King of the Incels. Uh, uh, is he King of the Incels? I don't know if he could ever defeat Adam. I don't know if he could ever defeat Adam 22. Adam 22 done fucked all the famous porn stars. You know what I'm saying? Adam 22, he done fucked all the famous porn stars. I just don't see how Act could usurp Adam 22. You know what I'm saying? But this is a good start. This a good one. Act, what I'm saying, seeing her choose what show was was that Cam? Was that Cam Newton? Was she on Cam Newton's show choosing Act? Shout out to that Cam Newton. Adam 22 is the template. I mean, I don't see how he could ever defeat Adam 22, man. Cause I mean, once you done fucked all the white girl porn stars that all the incels want to fuck, you know what I'm saying? They haven't really, I mean, I guess she got a little tape out there, you know what I'm saying? It's 50 Cent, baby mama and shit, but when you taking down the snow back to back, the snow back to back, back to back, snow back to back, all of the top snows, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. How can you defeat that? How could you defeat all the top snows? You know what I'm saying? And black ones. You know what I'm saying? And FBA one. Hit the like button for this guy. Yeah, man. But I would like to talk to Dre, man. I would like to talk to Dre, man. That would be legendary, man. I might have to reach out to him and see what's up. I might have to see what's up with Dre. You know what I'm saying? She choosing whoever hits her account with that fee. Well, academics got it, man. He got it. Academics got it. Academics touching M's out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Academics got it. He could give her, you know what I'm saying? She'll probably be his girlfriend though. Like she'll probably be his girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? And bring other bitches. She'll be like, hey, she could be like how Lena is for Adam. She could be like that for Adam. Never know, man. Never know. Hit the like button for this guy. Never know. G Reed in this motherfucker. Yeah, man. So shout out to academics for getting chose like that. I ain't gonna lie, I was happy for him a little bit. I was like, look at academics getting chose. Then I thought about how much it would cost him, how much, But she seemed like she was just choosing a nigga, man. Ain't no telling. You know what I'm saying? You know. Good content for academics, man. Good content. Another nigga in the news. Look. You know, with my free time, I know this gonna sound crazy, man. You know, since the BossMack had a lot of free time this weekend. Well, I didn't have a lot of free time, but I had some free time. I finally got out to the movies, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go see Disclosure. I gotta go see Disclosure, man. Disclosure Day or whatever that is. But the BossMack finally got out to see the Michael Jackson movie, man. And I know y'all probably like, man, that shit came out in March, man. What the fuck, nigga? What the fuck? But it's still at the theaters, though. It's still at the theaters, man. And I went to go see it, man. I went to go see Mike, man. And, you know, it was a trip watching Mike, you know what I'm saying? I had some flashbacks, you know what I'm saying? I specifically had a flashback when Mike was getting ass whoopings, when Joe Jackson was whooping Mike ass. I remember seeing one of my homies got his ass whooped like that, where we was all standing around and his pops had him up in the air whooping his ass, and I was like, damn, the homie getting his ass whooped. But the homie had deserved it. You know, Mike was getting a undeserving ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? But that Mike was a very interesting film. You know, what's fascinating about the Michael Jackson film to me, man? He didn't get chose. He literally offered her money on his show about a week or two ago, and she obliged. Oh shit! I didn't realize that. Well, he got the money. He got it. He got it. I thought he was getting chose on the Cam Newton show or whatever show she was on. She seemed like she was liking him. Okay. But anyway, man, the Michael Jackson, man. Here's some takeaways from the Michael Jackson show, Michael Jackson movie. You know, a lot of them Michael Jackson songs took me back to my childhood, ABC and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I remember when them songs was on the radio when I was little and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then, I was thinking about some of them scenes, like when Mike and them living in Encino, when they lived in Encino. When Mike lived in Encino. I was tripping off of how it was just a giraffe in the yard and shit, and how Mike was talking to the llama about his new album and shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, Mike is a weird motherfucker, bro. Mike is a weird motherfucker, man. Mike was a weird motherfucker. It was just a lot of weird shit about that Mike movie, though, man. No Diana Ross in it. You know what I'm saying? Didn't see Janet in it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Janet being Penny on Good Times was an important part of the Jackson shit. You know what I'm saying? But hey, no Janet in it. And then another thing too, man, is I was reminiscing, man. I want to say shout out to my homie CK from Nella from the section. Shout out to my nigga Big CK. Shout out to my nigga Big CK, man. Back in the days, man. In the 80s. In the 80s. In the 80s. Was it early 80s? Early 80s. Was it early 80s? Early 80s. Very early 80s. Before Thriller. Before Thriller. Yeah, before Thriller. Early 80s. Maybe like 81 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? The homie Big CK, Big CK is a Muslim, right? And his pops and his people used to have us. We used to be selling candy in the valley after school. We used to be selling candy, man, in the valley after school. We used to get in like a van and after school and they take us to the valley. And then we be out there going door to door at all the rich people houses trying to sell candy and shit. You know what I'm saying? And we keep part of the profits type shit. It was like I guess it was like a scam. Like we was supposedly selling candy for like some school shit, but it wasn't we was just out there. We was just out there on some scamming shit. You know what I'm saying? Selling candy. And don't you know, me and the homie went to Michael Jackson and them crib. We didn't know that. We didn't. It was no. We went to their crib. We knocked on their door, and one of their sisters was there. I think it was Latoya or some shit was there. You know what I'm saying? And they moms. And they and we knocked on the door. We got in there. I don't know, the gate was open or whatever. We didn't know. It wasn't no way we could know that it was gonna be their house. We sold candy to multiple celebrity motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Just by accident. But I was like, damn. So when I saw Mike Crib and Cena, I was like, oh yeah, that's right. We sold them motherfuckers some candy and shit. We sold them motherfuckers some candy, man. You know what I'm saying? We sold them motherfuckers some candy. You know what I'm saying? It's a like motherfuckers gang, man. We sold them motherfuckers. I was like, man, I seen some previews of the commission. I had a couple of times. Oh man, that's what's up, man, bro. 100. Bobby Transparency. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to the bitch I was at the movies with, man. She didn't believe me when I told her that. I was like, oh shit, we sold them candy. We sold them candy. We sold them candy. Hit the like button for this game. Oh shit, we sold them candy. Bobby Transparency, man, I appreciate you, my nigga, man. I checked out that old house in Gary. Yeah. Yeah, man. Who is that? Stick Schofield. Yeah, man. We used to be selling candy. They was kind of working us, man. They was kind of working us. You know what I'm saying? But then we got to the point where, like, it'd be like one nigga driving us, right? It'd be like a nigga driving us down there, right? And it'd probably be like 8 of us in the van. And then pretty soon it got to the point where, he had all the candy in the back. So niggas would tuck like about 5 or 6 extra boxes, right? Niggas would tuck about 5 or 6 extra boxes of candy, right? So then the niggas get out there and sell some candy, you know what I'm saying? So like, the first 5 or 6 sales was to the face. And then, we start, then we start dividing up then we start, getting into what they issued us. So niggas would always come back from that with a nice little amount of paper. You know what I'm saying? We was scandalous, man. But shout out to them for having us hustling, man. Hit the like button for this game. Did I like the movie Black Beach? Yep, I sure did. I liked the movie, man. I thought on a real level, man, I thought Jafar, his Motown 25 performance of Billie Jean, I thought, he was slightly off the mark. I don't think he was as fluid as Mike was with it for real, but he was close. I thought it was pretty cool, man. I felt like I didn't realize the gangster shit that Joe Jackson was doing. I mean, cause bottom line, man, Joe Jackson deserved his props for having the vision, but the shit he was doing towards the end of it was kind of diabolical. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Joe Jackson for having the vision. You know what I'm saying? But Jafar, other than the Billie Jean performance, I thought he did everything pretty good. I'm gonna say, that movie might get an Oscar, man. That whole movie could possibly get an Oscar. Cause it's so important to culture, like to see the Mike shit is so important to the culture, man. To niggas that grew up in the 70s, man. It's so important, man. And they tapped in, man. I feel like the whole movie could get an Oscar. I feel like Nia Long might get a nomination. I feel like she don't deserve to win, but I feel like she should get a nomination. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Lil Mike did his thing. He did good. The Lil Michael Jackson did his thing. Lorenz Tate made me want to see. I want to see a Berry Gordy movie, but I don't know if they could show that because it'd probably be too gangster. You know what I'm saying? It'd probably be too gangster. But I feel like that movie should probably win an Oscar though, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Joe Jackson had the vision, but he was dead ass molesting Mike. Yeah. Big J 773. Joe didn't bring no harm to their kids or their financial situation. If anything, he protected those kids. He was a good father. Hey man, who's Coleman Domingo? Drewski snap. Yeah, he did. I think part 2 gonna go crazy. Part 2 is gonna go crazy, man. And another part of that movie that I feel like it kind of skimmed over some shit, but when Mike was doing Beat It and he met with the gangbang niggas, I felt like that was significant right there because I seen a lot of tough niggas back in the days when that Thriller album came out. I seen a lot of tough niggas. I know a lot of tough niggas. There was some hardcore Michael Jackson fans though. And it's a trip how Michael Jackson made tough niggas break down. Tough niggas broke down and was like, oh shit, that's Mike. That's Mike. Oh shit, that's Mike right there. Oh shit, can I get an autograph for my bitch dog? For my bitch dog. It ain't for me. Mike had an effect on everybody, man. Mike made niggas start tripping, man. Mike, Mike was powerful. Yeah, white people didn't want to buy candy, but still give you that $20 bill. Yeah, Bobby Transparency, come on, man. Yeah, I heard that Mike was thugged out shit. Yeah, man. Yeah, Joe, no matter what, man, early Joe Jackson coming home from work, man, making niggas practice, man. I mean, man, hey, man. Hey man, hey, you gotta salute that vision, man. That's you know what I'm saying. And then them niggas, then him being like, you know what? I think we ready. I booked some shows, and then to see them niggas like just kill it at the shows, man. That shit was, hey man, you can't front on that, man. You can't front on that. Tony Curry, I appreciate that $7 on Cash App, 100. You can't front on Joe Jackson, man. The vision, man. The vision, man. The vision, man. The female I was with at the theaters, man, she was, I think she was getting mad at me because I was like, man, we can't front on Joe Jackson. Every time I see Joe Jackson practicing them niggas, I was like, you can't front on Joe Jackson. You can't front. Joe got the vision. Joe got the vision, man. This would not be happening without Joe. Joe got the vision. Joe got the vision. Yeah, I heard Mike had squabbles. I heard that. Michael Jackson rep for black people always, yeah. Y'all think Sony took him out? I don't know. It ain't no telling, man. When you start fucking with giant money, I feel like when you start touching billions, I feel like when you start touching billions of dollars, when you get to the billions of dollars, your life is in jeopardy. You know what I'm saying? Your life is in jeopardy. You know, your life is in jeopardy, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to have, I feel like when you having billions of dollars, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you got to have people tasting you. You got to have a chef. You can't even eat food with regular. You can't even just be eating food and shit, regular food from people and shit. When you're a billionaire, man, you know what I'm saying? What's that nigga? Uh, Lewis. Is it Reggie Lewis? That billionaire dude, Reggie Lewis. The dude that owned TLC Beatrice back in the day, the black dude. I feel like he got assassinated. I feel like he got assassinated. I feel like they gave him brain cancer and shit. MJ owned the Beatles catalog and half of Sony. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. They tried to do Joe like they did Ike Turner. Yeah, they did. They did. But I feel like Ike Turner was more of a villain. Ike Turner was more of a villain because he was doing powder and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, But Tina, ain't no telling, man. I believe I heard some things about Tina, but they gonna always be on the bitch side. You know what I'm saying? But Joe, I mean, Joe Jackson has so much vision, man. Such a visionary that you can't hate on the visionary, man. Now down the line, after Mike dropped that Thriller and he pressed him, that was a bad look. Diana Ross was for sure fucking Mike as a kid. Her son Evan Ross might be Michael's secret kid. Go look at that nigga. Damn. Yeah, Reginald Lewis. I think Reggie Lewis wrote a book. Yeah. Why should white guys have all the fun? Yeah, I read that book. And the way Reggie Lewis had to get them millions, man, he bamboozled motherfuckers. He ran a play for that. A lot of people had something negative to say about Joe, recanted their stories years later. Don't let this movie or the media shit on the black father. Big J, hey man, all I can say is, you know, all the early Joe Jackson shit I supported, you know what I'm saying? But the after Thriller shit, you know, there might have been some gangster shit right there. But in a lot of ways, even the after Thriller shit, I feel like Mike, owed them that. You know what I'm saying? That victory tour. I feel like Mike owed them that. You know what I'm saying? On the strength of, I done dropped the greatest album of all time. You know, I done dropped the greatest album of all time. Clearly, everybody coming to see me, right? But if I'm gonna go out on tour with y'all, right? And if some of y'all niggas step your game up and use you as I go out on tour with y'all, you step your shit up and you get your career off. You know what I'm saying? And them niggas couldn't really get their career off. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't really get their shit off. Joe Jackson invented the boy band. Did he? What about the Osmonds and shit? And they took the dance choreography from Janet performances for real. It kind of looked like that. Yeah, the Pepsi burning. You know, I didn't know Joe Jackson linked up with I didn't know Joe Jackson linked up with what's his name? I didn't know he linked up with what's his fucking name? I didn't know he linked up with Don King like that. They had Don King looking like a demon. I didn't know Joe Jackson and Don King was friends and shit. Oh shit. Don King. Don King. But shout out to that movie, man. Shout out to that movie, man. Hit the like button for this game. Yeah, man. I heard they already filming the other one though. I heard they already filming the other one. Don King was a gangster. But can you get Michael? See, Don King was tapping into the money, man. He understood, like, nigga, you ain't even got control over your son, nigga. Do you really got control over your son, nigga? That's what he was saying to him. Do you got control over your son? Jason Robinson, I appreciate that $12. Do you really got control over your son, nigga? I don't know if you got control over your son. But that was, hey man, like I said, man, shout out to Mike going on tour with them. If one of them niggas could step up and be as great as Mike, they shoulda. You know what I'm saying? But nobody did. You know what I'm saying? Localius. Localius won. Let the BossMack know where you coming in from. The movie made a Billie Jean. Of course, you getting a sequel. Yeah, man. I can't wait for the sequel, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I want to see I want to see the bad album and then all the weird shit he did after that. I wonder how they gonna get through all the weird shit he did. You know what I'm saying? Mike was weird. That made me go back and start looking at some Mike videos, man. You know, I pulled up, I was looking at the bad album. I pulled up the Way You Make Me Feel video. I remember when that came out. I ain't looked at that video in a long time. The Way You Make Me Feel. The way you make me feel. You really turn me on. I remember when that video came out. And you know, that it reminded me how I used to think about Mike. I used to be like, man, Mike is a crazy. Mike get to do what the fuck he want. You know, the Way You Make Me Feel video, you know, it's late night on the street and a bitch is walking down the street. A bitch is walking down the street. It's late night in the trenches. And Mike just yell at the bitch. Ah! What the fuck, Mike? Mike can do anything. Mike just yell at a bitch. Ah! Then he go over there and just start doing some shit. Mike do some shit. Mike do some shit where Mike do some shit where he just shake his hand and shit. I'm like, Mike, Mike, Mike just get away with that shit. We just accepted it, man. Mike. Oh shit. Oh shit. I remember niggas used to be trying to do all the shit Mike did, man. It reminded me of why Mike was a special motherfucker, because you know all that shit that Mike did, all them little dances, you know, Mike be jerking and shit, Mike be doing shit. And you remember, you can't do none of that shit that Mike do. That's what make Mike special. You can't do none of that shit. You can't do none of that shit. Theo Jenkins, 414. What's up with it? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That shit crazy, man. Shout out to Mike, man. Remember him destroying the car? Oh, yeah, man. That Dallas dub. AG dub in this motherfucker. Man, Mike did what the fuck he wanted to do, man. Shout out to the cat. Look at this motherfucker, man. What's up, man? Oh, man. Hit the like button, let's go. You can't be dressing like Mike either. Yeah, facts. You can't dress like. Hey, but you know what though? I need to point out some shit, man. When I was in high school, I was in the 10th grade when I was in the 10th grade when Thriller came out, right? I was in the 10th grade. And I remember the first time I heard Billie Jean, I had went to the Rose Bowl. Michigan was in the Rose Bowl. I forgot who they played. I forgot who they played. Michigan was in the Rose Bowl. Was they playing UCLA? Anyway, I remember I seen Magic Johnson at that game. But anyway, I heard Billie Jean for the first time on the way home from the Rose Bowl. Yeah. That's the only time I went to a bowl game. That's the only bowl game I went to. I went to the Rose Bowl. But what happened? Oh yeah, a phenomenon that I experienced, that I noticed. I don't know if y'all had this happen for y'all, but I remember, man, in the 10th grade, man, when Thriller came out, it was niggas. It was niggas that went to school with me, nigga. It was niggas that went to school with me, nigga. It was a couple niggas. It was a couple niggas that just started micing. Now, what do you think? Niggas was micing. That's what we used to call it. Niggas was micing. Niggas was micing. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was micing. What do you think I mean by micing? Niggas, I knew one nigga that was like a nerd nigga. I knew a nigga that was like a nerd nigga. Start micing to where every day he just turned into Michael Jackson. He came to school with the Michael Jackson hair. Every day he had on some Michael Jackson shit. He wore the penny loafers. And he used to be micing at, like, nutrition and lunch. He be over there doing the different mic moves. You know what I'm saying? And this nigga personality changed from being a nerd to being like a cool nigga. He became cool. And he started having bitches. Micing. And he used to be micing every day, doing some different shit. Niggas be at lunch. He have a crowd. He be over there doing some mic shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas start micing hard when the Thriller video came out. When Thriller video came out, niggas was micing. I was like, man, hold on. I seen a nigga, it used to be dances and shit. I remember the Verbum Day used to have dances and shit. Like, we go to the dance and shit. This nigga pull up at the dance with like 3 bitches. and he looking like Mike. He got on a beaded jacket. Nigga had a beaded jacket. Nigga be talking like Mike. Nigga be miking hard. Then it might be another Mike there. So niggas would be battling. Niggas would be having mic battles. niggas having mic battles. Niggas having mic battle. Niggas had the beaded jacket. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was miking, bro. Hit the like button for this guy. I remember a nigga came to church dressed like Mike and stopped the whole service. Man, niggas was dressing like Mike, bro. I guarantee you that if Mike wouldn't have left from under that umbrella of his dad, he wouldn't have dealt with those lawsuits, etc. He'd probably still be alive today. I don't know, man. They drinking now. Niggas is drinking. They had them having the mic off, yeah. That niggas was mic battles. Niggas was, I think niggas was squabbling a couple times. I think niggas squabbled a couple times, micing. Niggas had all the mic outfits. The nigga had the beaded outfit. Nigga learned how to do the Motown 25. Nigga be at lunch. Imagine seeing a nigga at lunch doing Mike Motown 25. Imagine seeing that. Somebody cut on the radio and this nigga be over there doing the Mike 25, Motown 25 at lunch. And it's bitches watch. It's a lot of bitches watching it. And he almost got it. Nigga over there doing it. Nigga come to school with the penny loafers and the socks. Nigga got on the socks with the nigga got on the sequence. Nigga got the glove on. Nigga be in class with the mic glove on, nigga. Nigga in class with the glove on. I'm like, man, what the fuck, bro? Niggas don't believe it. A lot of youngins don't believe it, man. They don't believe it. They had a mic dancing on Soul. Yeah, Mo. Nigga miking on Soul Train. Nigga got the glove on at school, man. I'm telling you, man, this nigga I know, man, his name was Jarvis. Shout out Jarvis if you out there. I don't even know if he's still alive. That nigga went from being a nerd into a nigga with bitches from miking. Bitches. He was miking. Nigga had the mic hair. Nigga throwing his hair around. Nigga. Man, that shit was crazy as fuck, man. Nigga was miking. Hit the like button for this guy. Shout out to the chat. Niggas was miking, bro. And watching that movie, man, I forgot, man. I remember that when Mike burnt his hair. I remember when Mike burnt his hair. One of the craziest things about that moment was when Mike was getting put in the ambulance. When Mike was getting put in the ambulance, Mike still had the glove on. Mike had the glove on. Mike let everybody know it was cool with the glove on. I was like, Mike crazy, the motherfucker. Mike got on the glove. Mike going to the hospital with the glove on. Mike don't give a fuck. He got the glove on. loafers with the white socks, nigga. Nah, not the white socks. Niggas had the Billie Jean socks, bro, with the sequins in them, nigga. It was niggas at school, like that. With the sequins in the socks, bro. Full Billie Jean. It was nigga. I seen niggas come to dances with the Billie Jean outfit on, nigga. With the jacket, nigga. And then the beat it shit. Nigga had to beat it. You know what I'm saying? Niggas had the album covers, the outfit, nigga. Niggas had the Thriller album cover out. Nigga was Mike every day, nigga. Nigga, you don't understand, man. Niggas at lunch on a day like today at lunchtime. Somebody cut on the radio, man. That nigga be out there, nigga doing the beat, doing the Motown 25, doing Thriller. Hit the like button for this game. When I heard Smooth Criminal, I made a life decision. Now, you know, by the time the Bad album came out, I think I was in college. I was in college when the Bad album came out. I was in college. By that time, I was just tripping off of Mike. Smooth Criminal, man. I'm wondering if Mike weird at that point, because the little kids following them, and then but still, Smooth Criminal. You know what? The Smooth Criminal video to me is like the greatest Mike video to me. The Smooth Criminal. That's like the greatest. That's like the greatest demonstration of Mike to me. Like that's his greatest level. I ain't even like Bad like that. You know. Mike wanted to be a white woman. I don't know, man. Mike was crazy, man. You know. I wanna see Mike too with that album with Remember the Time too. I wanna see Mike do the Remember the Time album when he fucked with Teddy Riley and them too, man. I wanna see that. That was Mike was lit right there too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Then I remember one of my peoples went to go see Mike at Dodger Stadium when the victory tour happened. Bro was like, man, nigga, I was nosebleeding. He said, nigga, Mike looked like he said, man, he was so much nosebleed seats at the victory tour at Dodger Stadium. He said he was so much nosebleed seats. They didn't have the big monitors back then, I don't think. You just had to try to see. You just had to try to, you be nosebleed and you got to accept what's on the stage. Y'all imagine them time? See, right now, you got the big monitors. Everybody take the big monitors for granted. You know what I'm saying? Everybody take the big monitors for granted. But back in the days, when the victory tour came through, it wasn't no big monitors. You just had to accept what was on the stage. So Mike looked like a tiny little toothpick. They said it looked like a little toothpick, tiny as fuck, doing fast moves. Niggas was nosebleed. And the tickets was high as fuck back then. High as fuck nosebleed. Hit the like button for this game. Yeah, Mike, Another thing too, man, about Mike, another observation I want to make about Mike. Another observation I want to make about Mike. This came to me while I was watching the movie. I was thinking about this. I don't know if y'all watch Twilight Zone. I don't know if y'all ever seen Twilight Zone. Shout out to everybody who fucked with Twilight Zone back in the days. Twilight Zone, right? One of the coldest Twilight Zone episodes was about the little kid. It was a little kid that had superpowers, like the little kid was like had God powers. You know what I'm saying? And so it was a dude that was driving, on a highway and his car broke down or some shit. And he went to this house and the little kid with the God powers lived in that house. And he went to that house and the parents was there, the grandparents and shit, and all of them was under the little kid had all of them hostages, you know what I'm saying? Because he had the power of God. He had the power, the little kid had the power of God, so everybody in the house had to do what the kid said. So it was a hell of an observation because it let you know what life would be like if this little kid had the power of God over you. You know what I'm saying? Without the wisdom. So basically the parents, they had to eat candy every day. They had to eat candy for dinner. They was, chocolate sundae for dinner, watch cartoons all day, every day, no regular TV. If the little kid got mad, he fucked you over. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't leave. He didn't want them to leave. They couldn't leave the house. They had to treat the kid hella nice. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I thought about Mike when I seen Mike as a little kid. I was like, this is like that Twilight Zone movie. This is like that Twilight Zone episode. The little kid, they gotta do everything. They gotta go along with Mike. Whatever Mike wanna do, they gotta be with that shit. Hit the like button for this guy. There's a Black Dynamite episode about Mike Jackson beating Joe Jackson. Kid is named Billy Money. Yeah. Yeah, man, that shit was crazy, man. Turn a nigga into a jack in the box. Come on, man. Come on, man. G-Dub. Yeah, man. Turn a nigga into a jack in the box. Send it to the cornfield. It was like, send it to the cornfield. Send it to the cornfield. Bro was like, niggas couldn't leave. Niggas couldn't leave. I was like, oh, shit. That shit was crazy. I was like, Mike got these motherfuckers like that Twilight Zone episode. Mike in the room talking. Mike talking to the llama. Mike talking to the llama about the new album. My new album's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. And then it's oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Shout out to Mike. Shout out Mike, man. Hit the like button. Oh shit. Oh, it's crazy. All right. All right, man. Oh shit. Oh shit, man. I ain't gonna lie, Joe Jackson lucky he didn't flex his powers earlier. He could have flexed his powers a lot earlier. You know what I'm saying? Another nigga in the nose, keeping it moving right along on the end of an era. The end of an era. The end of an era. You know where I'm going with it. NBA shook up, crazy shit going on. LeBron is no more a Laker. LeBron is not a Laker anymore. Can we celebrate? Can we all celebrate? Can we celebrate? The end of an era, man. The end of an era, man. I ain't gonna even lie, man. I didn't even want to watch the Lakers no more, man. The end of an era, no more Magic. It's time for the new Laker shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm excited for whatever's gonna happen. Shit. I still gotta go to some Dodger games. I gotta go to some Laker games now. Now I'm hyped up to go to some Laker games and shit now. You know what I'm saying? I know that sounds shitty, but yeah, man. Him and his son playing together at the same time, I thought that was some bullshit. I just feel like oh boy wasn't, you know. If I was Bronny, if I was LeBron's son, I would have resented that shit, man. I gotta make the squad on my own skills, man. I can't be getting no. I can't. It can't be no. If my pops wasn't on the squad, I wouldn't be in the league. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Hit the like button for this game. Y'all didn't deserve Bron. Who is Edward? Y'all got rid of a motherfucker? What happened? What did Edward say? what did Edward do, man? Y'all gotta let motherfuckers get their hate off, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even see it, man. Let motherfuckers get their hate off. Motherfuckers call him the greatest of all time. That nigga ain't even the greatest Laker. Edward was saying Mike wanted to be a white woman. You let a nigga say some weird shit, man. He can, you know what I'm saying? It's all good, man. You know what I'm saying? Gotta take the love with the hate sometime, man. Yeah, man. But shout out to hey man, you know what I'm saying? Hey. The end of an era. I feel like it's the end of an era. I remember when LeBron was 18 and shit. You know what I'm saying? I just feel that just make me feel super elderly. I remember when LeBron was 18. I'm not trying to see him on the Warriors. They trying to make an AARPP. I feel like LeBron need to shut it down, man. I feel like LeBron need to call it a day, man. But Somebody told me some shit like LeBron. Somebody told me something like once LeBron retire, they tried to make it sound like LeBron was like Illuminati or was with the satanic rituals or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Edward BossMack, we gave Edward more than enough rope to hang himself. No bullshit allowed. I appreciate that $10. Bronny ain't gonna play. Hey, if Bronny ain't playing for nobody, we know what it is. If Bronny ain't playing for nobody, we know what it is. We know what it is. If LeBron don't line it up for nobody, we know what it is. Giannis ain't in Milwaukee no more, man. Shit is crazy, man. Shit is crazy. The league. Shout out to the league. Shout out to the league, man. I like all this shit being changed up. You know what I'm saying? I gotta tap in with my Milwaukee niggas, man, when I'm out there, man. I see how niggas feel about Giannis leaving, you know what I'm saying? Looking forward to this. The next live show is gonna be the next episode of the BossMack podcast. I will be in Milwaukee. So Friday it's gonna be live from Milwaukee, you know what I'm saying? And we got a bunch of shows lined up. Hit the like button for this game. LaMelo went to Minnesota. Okay. LeBron's people are under investigation. Once he retires, a bunch of shit is gonna come up. See, that's what I was talking about. He made history playing with his son. It's in the books now, but Bronny is about to get cut. Then that to me make it suspicious. That make it, you know. I heard when LeBron retired, some bad shit was gonna happen, man. You know what I'm saying? I heard some bad shit was gonna happen. I heard some bad shit was gonna happen, man. I got to start tapping into the LeBron routine for preserving the body. You know what I'm saying? I saw the LeBron routine for preserving the body. You know, I heard his routine was legendary. You know, getting a massage every day and some old shit. You know what I'm saying? Eating perfect and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hitting the gym. I got to get on that, man. I got to get on that perfect preservation type shit, so I could be, you know, so I could maximize my energy, man. You know what I'm saying? I need to maximize my energy and shit. Hit the like button for this game. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. And dog, I think he sacrificing stuff with LeBron and not retiring wholesome weight. Yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe some of them deals be like that. As long as you in the league, you good and shit. I don't know, man. Is Sharon Stone gonna be on for sure? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be podding from her. I'm gonna be podding from her crib. I'm gonna pod from her crib. Yeah, Sharon Stone will be on for sure. For sure. At least one episode she gonna be on. I don't know. I don't know how many she gonna sit in on, you know. For sure at least one though. Her and Keita Lachelle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. I got some guests lined up. I don't even want to say who they are because I don't even want to I don't even want to jinx some shit, you know what I'm saying? But we got top of the food chain, Milwaukee niggas tapping in. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we have a legendary run. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like I don't know, man. I just got a deep love for Milwaukee, man. You know, a lot of love for Milwaukee, man. The BossMack have a lot of love for Milwaukee, man. Are you gonna bring Ash back? Ash Bash, the rapper back? Yep. I just talked to her the other day. Yeah, man, she gonna come back. We're gonna get her back on here, man. Yeah, we're gonna get her back on here for sure. Yeah, for sure. I'll be watching all your archive podcast. I appreciate that. Water, black seed, oil, smoothies, exercise. Yeah. You know what? That's another thing, man. I gotta get that blender, man. Vitamix. I gotta get that Vitamix blender, man, so I could do my smoothies here, man. You know what I'm saying? I done spent a Vitamix. I done spent the money that could buy a Vitamix on smoothies. I gotta get that shit for myself, man. Bring some BossMack gear. Yeah, I'm gonna try to bring some shit, man. I'm gonna try, man. You know. I'm gonna try, man. Text me your sizes too, man. I'm gonna see what I can do, man. You know. I'm gonna bring some hats and shit for sure. Hit the like button, Boogaloo too, man. Yeah. I'm gonna try to get Boogaloo. Bro said oil of oregano. Access to Rome. What's up with it? Yeah, I'm gonna see what's up with Boogaloo when I get back too, man. I'm gonna see what's up with Boogaloo. You know what I'm saying? See if I can get him to fuck with this morning slot right here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can get him to do it. Hit the like button for this game. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We gotta go a little bit harder, man. We gotta go a little bit harder. So, yeah. Shout out to the chat. All right. Let's see. LeBron and shout out Malik Beasley. Indicted by the feds. Former NBA player Malik Beasley was arrested by federal agents today after prosecutors accused him of helping fix his own game so a ring could cash. According to a newly unsealed indictment, Beasley allegedly agreed to intentionally underperform or sometimes overperform in specific stat categories like points and rebounds, then tipped off conspirators before the game so they could place lucrative bets using inside information. He's being charged with conspiracy to commit wire fraud, bribery, honest services, wire fraud, conspiracy, and criminal forfeitures. Prosecutors say Beasley allegedly bribed was bribed by having gambling debts reduced or paid off, while the betting ring allegedly made hundreds of thousands of dollars wagering on his manipulated performances. 5 others, including NBA player Edward Davis and current player agent, were also charged in the alleged scheme. A relation letter was also filed connecting the case to the Rozier indictment, as well as the Philadelphia college basketball incident. Woo! Damn, man, niggas, man. You know, hey, man, gambling is a weakness, man. You know, when you be gambling, man, and you know, man, you know, I always, gambling is a tricky thing, man. You know, gambling is tricky, man. You know what I'm saying? Gambling is a tricky thing. It's hard. It's hard, man. Gambling is a tricky thing.
Career away. All right, so if you live on. So the indictment mentions 4 games, but I want to circle this one against the Clippers over 3.5 rebounds. This shit was fucking insane. So Beasley gets his 3rd rebound with 1 minute left in the 3rd quarter. You know it's bad when you're boxing out. Look at that shit! He's boxing out Giannis for the rebound. And the little fella, well, he's not going to guard anybody. The only thing on his mind is grabbing a rebound. Who cares that it's a 2-point game with 7 minutes left? This guy has no interest, 0 interest in playing defense. All he wants is the rebound. So now we're under a minute, and Beasley still needs that rebound. And he's doing everything he can to get that rebound. Whether that means not guarding James Harden, whether that means running into Harden. Look at him here. He wants that board, man. He just can't get it. So now we're down to 24 seconds. Beasley is going to pass this shot up. Pat Connaughton is going to shoot a 3. Beasley from 40 feet out is going to crash the boards. So the Clippers are going to advance the ball. They're going to shoot a 3 here. 14 seconds left, up by 7. And Malik Beasley is going to fly out of the coal mines to get this rebound. And then look at his reaction when this ball goes in. He's like, fuck, man. And then Dame is going to be like, hello? The game is still going on, man. Wake the fuck up. It's not my fault. You're going to prison. And then we fast forward. The game is over. There are 8 seconds left. And Malik Beasley is going to get the biggest legacy rebound of his life. And he's going to cash his rebound over with 0.3 seconds left. So let's watch Malik Beasley throw his NBA career away. All right, so if you live under a rock, Malik Beasley got indicted today. So the indictment mentions 4 games, but I want to circle this one.
That's a cold game, man. It's a cold game. Hit the like button for this game. Not gonna lie, they all do this. Hey, man. Ah, man. You know, the funny thing about, you know, doing criminal shit, man. The funny thing about doing criminal shit, man, is, you know, you really need to do that shit by yourself, man. Malik Beasley's and others like him were hustling backwards. I never understood why players of this kind do this kind of stuff. I feel like motherfuckers don't be taking money serious, man. Motherfuckers like, BossMack, what do you mean motherfuckers don't be taking money serious? Like when you start making, you know, big money, you gotta just keep living like you got little money though. Like you know, niggas start getting millions and niggas start living like millions. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if you get millions and you stay living regular, you know what I'm saying, you just live regular, it could be all right, man. You can make it. You know what I'm saying? You can make it. If you just you know, you don't live extravagant, man, and you know what I'm saying. And then you gotta be vigilant of your habits, man. Like, you know, the gambling, you know what I'm saying? You just can't, you know, unless you Sam Rothstein from Casino, man. I just don't even think you could win gambling unless you Sam Rothstein from Casino. If you ain't Sam Rothstein in it from Casino with your gambling, man, you gonna lose. It ain't no way to win. You know, they all be point shaving. The mafias are really around these people heavy going back to the beginning of the leagues. Vegas will pay you double your NBA salary if you play ball with them. And that's cool. And that's cool. But I just don't, you know, I just don't want to go to jail though, man. Like, you know, like that's the balance is too dangerous. Like, you know, niggas just like, man, just can't go to jail behind this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Just want to keep playing basketball. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just live frugally, try to live frugal and you know, let's try to live frugal and be good at basketball, man. Hit the like button for this game. I remember gambling and the mafia even got to Michael Jordan. Yeah, I mean, you know, man, I don't know, man. Niggas be needing money, man. I feel like motherfuckers be, you know, motherfuckers be living extravagantly and be running out of money. And then I could get some extra money right quick. You know what I'm saying? Do it a few times. That shit is easy. Thinking nobody noticed. But to me, man, when when it come to that point shaving shit and when it come to them statistics, you know, like will he get 3.5 rebounds this game? Is Malik Beasley gonna get 3.5 rebounds this game? All right. So then all of a sudden big money go down on Malik Beasley. See, niggas get caught so easy. All they gotta do is sit back and watch what's going on. If all of a sudden millions of dollars is being hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars is being bet on Malik Beasley getting 3.5 rebounds this game, that's a red flag right there. All we gotta do is watch that. That's easy to do, man. Like we sitting up and we looking at the sports bet. We looking at all the bets. We can see the bets. And then all of a sudden, big money is going on. Malik Beasley getting 3.5 rebounds against the Clippers. All of a sudden, there's hundreds of thousands of dollars being bet on that. Then now all we gotta do is watch Malik Beasley that game. Okay, let's watch Malik Beasley today. And then all of a sudden, we just see him doing weird shit. You immediately caught. Hit the like button for this game. Imagine going to jail for some stupid shit like that. Hey man, I just feel like, you know, nigga, if and the cold part of the game is If you got gambling debts, you indebted to motherfuckers, and then they just smash you. They just sit on you and be like, nigga, you owe us hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions. You owe us $1 million. You ain't got it? Okay, well, we got, this is what you could do. This game right here, we're gonna need you to get we're gonna need you to you supposed to get over under 3.5 rebounds. We need you to go over. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like, all right. He said millions in crypto being fixed too. Damn, that shit crazy. Shout out Malik Beasley though. That shit wow. Where we at? All right. Another nigga in the news. I want to say rest in peace to this nigga right here, man. Keith Lee. Keith Lee right here, man. Keith Lee. Now, this is some weird shit right here. This is a young ass nigga. I mean, not Keith Lee, Tay Keith. Tay Keith. I don't know why I said Keith Lee. Tay Keith. This is some weird shit right here, man. This is a nigga that's totally responsible for all of Sexy Red's hits, man. He responsible for all of Sexy Red's hits. Pound Town. This nigga did hits for Drake. This nigga Beats was hard. This nigga Beats was hard. This nigga Beats was hard. Tay Keith. This some weird shit right here because this nigga was suing Sexy Red's record label. He ain't get no money. He didn't get no money. He didn't get no money from the Sexy Red work he did. Can you imagine that? A nigga is getting no money. You know what I'm saying? Must have been in debt with them people. The beast requires souls. This nigga, hey man, this nigga was making fire beats for Sexy Red and didn't get no money. He was suing them and he just died. Can you imagine that? Getting no money. Oh shit. And then nigga just died. Nigga just died, man. We gonna see if Sexy Red can keep making hits, man. Made Block Boy lit. We gonna see if he can keep making hits, man. Sexy Red was a play. Hey man, this nigga was responsible for every Sexy Red hit. Get it sexy, get it sexy, get it sexy. Niggas Pound Town, every Sexy Red hit. And you know, the cold part of the game is my issue with Sexy Red. What I used to try to tell motherfuckers is I was like, it's her beats. Her beats is fire. Her beats is fire. Her beats is fire. That's the shit I used to tell. I used to be telling Ash Bash that shit. I'm like, man, Sexy Red can't rap as good as you, but her beats is fire. Her beats is fire. I didn't even know it was Tay Keith. I didn't even know. I did not even know. I just was like, man, her beats is fire. This nigga did shit for Travis Scott. This nigga beats was fire. Then niggas suing a bitch. Suing a bitch. He was suing her record label and a nigga just died. You know what I'm saying? Then a nigga just died. That shit is crazy. At 29. You know what I'm saying? I be feeling like, hey man, hey man. I don't know, man. You gotta have, man. That shit crazy, man. I don't know, man. Shit crazy. Beats was fire. Sexy Red beats. Fire beats. That shit crazy. I don't know. She might not be able to maintain. I don't know. I don't know if she can maintain. I think he was helping her with them concepts too. I don't know. She might not be able to maintain without this nigga. Unless they sitting on some shit. They might be sitting on some shit they ain't released. They might be sitting on some, they might have some joints they sitting on that they ain't released. That shit crazy. Rest in peace, Tay Keith, nigga. And see, the way a nigga died, I wonder, cause them people sneaky. Them people sneaky. I ain't gonna lie. Them people sneaky. So if they investigating, I think them people gotta be investigating. You know what I'm saying? I think them people gotta be investigating, man. You know what I'm saying? This nigga suing the motherfuckers. This motherfuckers ain't gave him no money. He's suing the motherfuckers, and then he just died. Nah, we gotta, she already fell off. She had major money backing from Gamma and Larry Jackson. I don't think she fell off yet. She ain't fell off yet, man. I don't think so, man. She had good beats and catchy hooks. I don't think she fell off, man. I think she's still popping, bro. I think she's still popping, man, and she be working, man. She be doing a lot. She stay on the grind, man. She still lit, bro. I don't know. I just want to see if she gonna come with some hits now. If she come out with another hit now, they can get AI to make new beats that sound just as good. I don't know, man. Sometimes, man, I think dude was helping with them hooks too. I think dude was helping with them concepts. See, it's the concept with the beat. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times a nigga like that, sometimes like a nigga like that that's making them kind of beats and knowing where to go with the concept with a bitch. You know what I'm saying? He could just be throwing her alley oops. You know what I'm saying? He throwing her alley oops. It ain't gonna be like that now. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers think it's easy to come up with them little concepts, man. That shit don't be easy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker gotta feel them concepts, man. Rest in peace to this nigga though, man. Rest in peace to that nigga. Hit the like button for this game. Shout out to the chat. 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 All right. Let's see how much what we got. Almost 2 hours in. All right. Let's do some game then. Do I have some? Wait a minute. Let me see if I got one. Let me salute. I don't know if this is real or not. Shout out to Red Jet Shell for throwing me this alley-oop. I don't know if this is real or not. But I hope it is. Kai Sinai repoing his shit from a bitch. After months-long legal battle, a judge has officially ordered Kai Sinai's ex-bitch, Gigi Aaliyah, to vacate his property and return the cars he purchased for her. Although the items were initially intended as gifts, Kai did not use Gigi's legal name on the titles and deeds. Following their breakup, Gigi refused to move out or return the vehicles. Furthermore, a recent inspection of the home revealed extensive property damage, resulting in an order requiring her to pay $2 billion in restitution. Oh shit. He bankrupted a bitch. I hope that's true, man. I hope that is true. Shout out to Kai Sinai. Yeah. Shout out to Kai Sinai, man. A lot of times niggas don't have victories like this over bitches. A lot of times niggas take L's and end up in jail, have a sucker attack, lose control and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Kai Sinai with the victory over a bitch. You know, talk about, yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Shout out Kai Sinai. Another nigga in the news. I want to say, I saw some dumb bitches. Let me see if this is still there. Oh, it ain't there no more. I had a feeling it was gone. I should have downloaded that shit. Who is that? X-Dank. He's still a good trick, though. Oh, shit. You know what? I want to say, you know, the last time I was on here, the BossMack was telling y'all I went viral on a little post, kinda. I can't really say it's super viral. It's moderate viral on a post. You know, with the little bitch talking this shit right here. Went viral on a post. Well, not viral, moderately viral. This one right here. With that, you can see right here. Almost at 1 million views. This one right here.
You're supposed to lead and provide.
And as a bitch, you supposed to shut the fuck up and follow my lead and comply to. But anyway, this little bitch right here, this little bitch, this little bitch right here. Damn, what was that?
As a man,
This little bitch.
you're supposed to lead and provide.
This little bitch. Anyway, that little bitch, she found out about this, you know, because I didn't tag her or nothing, you know, I just reacted to it. But she found out about it, and she posted me on her page and shit, right? She came and left a comment. She was talking shit. She called me old ass grandpa or something, some other shit. She was talking hella shit. And then she posted me on her page and shit, like old ass grandpa motherfucker. I would never follow you. Some, you know, talking hella shit. But she posted me on her page and tagged me, right? You know what I'm saying? And then it started, you know, it started going up on her page. You know, then I went over there and left a comment. I was like, she called me Otis. She said she called me Otis. She said Otis ass nigga. And I was like, who the fuck? She called me Charles Barkley and said I was an Otis ass nigga. And I was like, who is Otis? And then they told me Otis was from the Temptations. And I was like, oh, okay, I didn't know. I only know Eddie Kendricks, you know what I'm saying? I don't really even know the Temptations. But anyway, she posted me on her page and added me, right? So then I was like, you know, I was like, I appreciate the love. You know, I hit her up in the DMs. I was like, I appreciate the love. Cause she had, you know, she had showed me that she had posted me, right? So I, you know, I thought we was cool behind the scenes and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, I appreciate the love. And she was like, see right here. Let me see, let me show you. I thought she had posted me. Let me see. Let me see if you can see that. See, you can see. She had posted me, right? But as you can see right here, she done blocked me on everything now. See, message unavailable, right? Right here. This was her face. You see, you can see Instagram user. So she done blocked me now. But she had posted me, right? So I seen that she had posted me and added me. So I told her blessings, 100. And then she said, shit, you need them more than me with your old ass. You knocking on death's door. Have a blessed day. And then I said, okay, bitch. And then when I said, okay, bitch, she blocked me on everything. I was like, damn, bitch. I'm like, damn, bitch, why you mad at me? You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, bitch. Then she just blocked me on everything. I thought we was cool, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, damn. I thought we was cool, man. You know. I'm like, damn, bitch. But anyway, man, we got a lot of momentum from that. You know what I'm saying? It's still going. Hopefully it hit 1 million. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it hit 1 million. Hit the like button for this guy. It's a lot of bitches talking shit to. It's a lot of bitches that hate me now, man. You know what I'm saying? Because as the numbers going up on Instagram right now, because it's like my followers are starting to go up, and a lot of the posts are starting to do numbers. It's a lot of bitches that hate me. You know what I'm saying? I had some bitches told me that only niggas listen to me. You know what I'm saying? And they said I'm too old to podcast. Some bitches was like, "You too old to be podcasting." I was like, "Damn, bitch, what's the cutoff age? What's the cutoff age for podcasting?" Bitches hate. The bitches hate. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm starting to feel like I think I'm starting to get some of that Kevin Samuels energy from bitches, because a lot of bitches hated. There's a lot of bitches hated Kevin Samuels. Bitches are starting to be hella mad. Like, I had a couple bitches just talking hella shit. I was like, damn, bitch. And then if I say damn, bitch, they just get hella mad. They get hella mad. If I say, damn, bitch, why you mad at me, bitch? I'm like, why you mad at me? Old ass motherfucker. Wash your beard. I'm like, damn, I be washing my beard, though. Every day. And I oil it up, all that shit, bitch. Motherfucker, fuck you. Whoa. I'm like, damn, bitch. Bitches hate me, man. It's crazy, man. The hate going up. So I feel like that's a sign a nigga doing kind of good. I feel like that might be a good sign, You are not too old, BossMack. Miss Megan Davis, hey. Yeah, they talking shit, bro. Talking shit, man. Bitches talking shit. Dusty motherfucker, you dusty. I'm like, damn, man. Don't be calling bitches bitches. I'm like, damn, man. Don't be calling bitches bitches. You too old to be calling bitches bitches. I'm like, for real? Damn. I can't say that. Oh yeah, bitches talking shit right here. Let me see. She talking shit. You need to stop calling women bitches. Like you're out in public. Let's say a black man get rated good for the right reasons. Stop being so loud. It's hard to hear. Put positive out there for both men and women. We need something new. Let's start with you, especially as a black man, because society talks down on black men more than women. Yeah, she mad at me. There's no cutoff. She said no cutoff for age, but like my 91-year-old father said, if you're going to talk too much, talk with sense and understanding, because there's nothing worse than a man who talks a lot and makes no sense. We need something different. Hit the like button for this game. About to start his villain arc. Yeah, man. Oh shit. All right. Reader, listener, email. Reader, listener, emailing this motherfucker, man. The fuck, man. All right. You want to be ready? You want to be ready? The name of the show. Let's go. Access the wrong. All right. Reader, listener, email. A wood. A wood. From San Diego writes to BossMack. He says, BossMack, I'm a 31-year-old wood out here getting to the chili as a software engineer with no bitches on the team right now. And I know what I'm about to report to you will sound like sucker shit, but I'm trying to salvage some shit. I had one bitch on the team, and we had been together for 3 years. And we lived together for a year in an apartment with both our names on the lease. She is a 32-year-old photography instructor at a local college. Let's call her Wendy. I don't want to put her job on blast, but here's my situation. I come from a wealthy family and my mother is pretty much a shitty person. And my pops is a burnout alcoholic. And my mother pretty much dominates him. My mother only likes people with money and social status. My recent ex-bitch, Wendy, comes from a middle-class background, so my mother always disliked her. The bitch I was with before my recent ex-bitch was a bitch that comes from an ultra-wealthy family, but she was a diabolical, shitty, toxic bitch. Let's call her Monica. Monica and my mother are the best of friends. So the entire time I was with my ex-bitch Wendy, my mother hated on my ex-bitch Wendy. I tried to politic the situation, but it never worked. So I tried to maintain distance, but being my parents' only son, by being my parents' only son, this was difficult. Ultimately, shit came to the head at a dinner my mother invited us to. My grandmother and my uncle were in town from Idaho. This was some rare shit. My grandmother is 100 years old for real. So I invited my now ex-bitch to the dinner to meet my grandmother. My bitch was scared to come, so she asked me could she bring her best friend. I know her friend, so I was like, cool, bring her. I drove to the dinner separate from my now ex-bitch. I was there early. When dinner was about to start, my bitch pulled up with her friend. My bitch and her friend pulled up. My mother seemed cordial. I thought shit was cool. Right when dinner was supposed to start, the doorbell rang. My mother jumped up with a bunch of enthusiasm, ran to answer the door, and when my mother came back, she was like, "Guess who's here?" Then in walks my ex-bitch, Monica. Wendy and her friend were looking crazy as fuck at the table. There was instant tension in the room, awkward as fuck. Monica sat down looking like she was ready for the drama, and instantly my mother introduced Monica to my grandmother with way more enthusiasm for her than she had for Wendy. Then my mother went on to say she didn't know why we broke up in the first place. She praised Monica's family and then praised how good Monica looked and Monica, to keep it tall, Monica looks way better than Wendy. But Monica is a shitty human being. My mother raved about how in shape Monica was and how she's a yoga instructor. And then she said Wendy doesn't go to the gym and she is kind of chubby. But that's okay. I guess it's more for my son to love. At that point, Wendy snapped and got up and ran out the house. Her friend was sitting next to my mother. She stood up and called my mother an awful bitch. She said, I thought Wendy was exaggerating about how evil you are. I tried to get between them, but before I could, my mother was like, bitch, you could leave with your friend. Then Wendy threw a glass of wine in my mother's face and ran out as well. I looked at my grandmother and she didn't know what the fuck was happening. I got up and left and I went home, but Wendy never came home that night and she blocked me on everything. I went to work the next day, and when I came home, all of her clothes and most of her shit was gone. It was another 2 days before I had to sit down with her at a restaurant we often frequented, and then she let me know she was done with me. BossMack, this shit is devastating me, man. I really love my bitch. I want to try to get her back. What is an angle for trying to get my bitch back in this scenario? Hit the like button. She said this was like an episode of Riverdale. I don't know what Riverdale is, but I will say that you have to check. If you leave the bitches in your life unchecked, they can destroy you. When you leave the bitches in your life unchecked, they can destroy you. And the bitches in your life include your mama. You know what I'm saying? They include your mama. They include your mama. So if you can't check your moms, man, you should have been more you should have been a little bit more of a visionary. You know what I'm saying? And been like, you know what? We're not gonna make it to dinner. You know what? My girl don't need to meet G moms. If she, hey, she not gonna be able to meet her. You know what I'm saying? You needed to keep them separated if you want to keep your bitch. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't able to protect your bitch. in the heat of the battle, you didn't stand up and say nothing, you didn't stop nothing, you know, you know. And I ain't gonna lie, you know what? I have experienced shit like, you know, where my mom's favored one of my ex bitches, you know what I'm saying? Where my mom's just really favored, you know, one of my ex bitches, you know, and didn't like my new bitch. And you know what I'm saying? You know, but you know, I just kept them separated. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, you know, like if you know, just keep them separated. Hey man, you know, hey, you know. I done had ex bitches like form relationships with my moms and try to politic, you know what I'm saying? Politic moms. You know, go behind my back and take moms out to lunch and dinners and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And you know, try to get moms on their side type shit. Hey, you just gotta keep. You gotta keep them separated. You gotta protect. Sometimes you gotta protect your bitch from your mom. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to use discernment. You have to be like, is my new bitch really that bad? You know what I'm saying? I know what my old bitch did. My old bitch did A, B, C, and D. You know what I'm saying? I'm not cool with that. My mom's is unreasonable. I love my moms, but she unreasonable. So I'm gonna keep them separated. And see, your bitch just she can see that you can't really protect her from your moms. You know what I'm saying? You know, and it's best to cut it. It's best to end it off now than go through a lifetime of her not, you know what I'm saying, being defended. You can't defend, you know, you can't check your moms. So, you know, so now you lost a bitch because you can't check your moms. Sometimes moms be right though, you know, sometimes moms be right and your bitch be faulty. But when you was with a bitch and shit went bad and the bitch did fucked up foul shit to you and you had to get away from a bitch and you communicate that to your moms and then your moms is like on something, I don't give a fuck. She come from money, you know, your new bitch is a broke bitch. You understand your mom's is being unreasonable. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just you gotta protect your bitch. You failed to protect your bitch. So you gotta charge it to the game, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta charge it to the game. And in this scenario, you know, you probably, you know, even if you start having bad bitches and doing this and that, and you know, you probably won't be able to get the spirit of jealousy on your side because you failed to protect your bitch in the fire. Hit the like button for this game. If the bitches in your life go failure to check the bitches in your life, if the bitches in your life go unchecked, they can destroy you. Hit the like button for this game. Mama can be a blockhead too, though. Yeah, man. And then you see, another thing too, man, is when you see like it's a funny thing too, man, when you see I'm gonna make this observation. It's a funny thing too when you see a successful man, right? A man that's accumulated a fortune, right? He should be followed and admired as a great man, right? But when you look at the picture, you see that he has put his bitch on a pedestal, right? His wife, and she has beat the nigga down. And now he's like an alcoholic slave, right? And you look at that and you go, but this nigga really got out here and got to the paper and the bitch just beat him down. What kind of bitch is this? You know what I'm saying? And you baffle when you see that. You're like, how did that happen? And that's out there. White, black, Mexican, all the different races. I've seen that where the man did his thing. But for some reason, the bitch got the upper hand and beat him into submission. However, and the nigga he's not in control of the situation. He done turned into like an alcoholic or some shit. And he should be like he should be like revered. But, he let the bitch just whoop him down for whatever reason. And the bitch is just out of control. Like you see the bitch and just go, wow. Hit the like button for this guy. All right. Another reader, listener, email. Now, follow this right here. Red Jet out. All right, y'all, look. Another reader, listener, email. A nigga from Redwood City, California, writes to BossMack. He say, BossMack. I'm a 29-year-old nigga out here getting to the chili in the tech industry. I have one bitch on the team. She is a 28-year-old accounts receivable specialist. She's been on the team for 5 years, and we have been living together for a year. Here's my situation. About 4 years ago, me and my bro came together and put all of our money and effort into a tech startup. We were lucky it worked, and we sold our company about 8 months ago and cashed out. We walked away with like 2.5 million each and executive positions with the company with good salaries. Now that sounds good, and it technically made me a millionaire overnight, but I'm on to the next project. And I feel like I am in no way set for life. I feel like I have a little wiggle room to make some moves. One of my first acts was to purchase a 2-bedroom condo and get to work. My worries have now started to come from my bitch. My bitch comes from a wealthy family, but she has really held me down for the past 5 years. But things changed when the money came through. I almost wished I would have kept it a secret. when I got the money, I offered to pay for her to go back to school and to get her master's. Now, I know that sounds strange because she comes from a wealthy family, but her parents cut her off financially years ago after some bullshit happened. Surprisingly, a bitch says she doesn't care about a master's now. I was like, okay, what do you want to do? Do you want to start a business or something? And a bitch says she's thinking about quitting her job. And being a stay-at-home wife. I was like, we not even married. And we don't have no kids. She was like, well, I thought we were getting married eventually. BossMack, I'm not even sure if I want to marry this bitch. Especially this new, less ambitious version of this bitch. Before the money came, a bitch seemed like she was on the grind with me. I told her I was uncomfortable with her chilling. And I don't have it made the way she could just be chilling. I still have to make moves out here, and I need you to stay on the grind with me. Then my bitch told me, fuck that master's and fuck starting the business. I held you down while you was struggling. I got every right to be a stay-at-home wife. Nigga, you wouldn't be in the position you are in without me. Nigga, you owe me. I held you down. Hit the like button for this game. BossMack, I love this bitch, but I feel like I need to dismiss a bitch. I never thought the money would change a bitch that came from money. I hope y'all understood that right there. Shout out to Touching a Million. You know, I was thinking about that recently. How $1 million ain't really $1 million no more. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep grinding, man. That ain't enough, man. $1 million ain't enough. If you got $1 million in the bank, that ain't enough. You know what I'm saying? You got that's how crazy the motherfucker. See, that's the funny thing. See, if you not married to a bitch, right? If you not married to a bitch, I would never discuss the detailed money moves I was doing. I would give a bitch a surface overview. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was doing something like having a tech startup, I probably wouldn't even really say too much to a bitch about it. Me and my people's got some shit going. That's how I would do that. Me and my people's working on something. You know what I mean? I'll just leave it at that. We working on something. You know, and keep trudging along in life, living life. And then when it hit, if it hit and I cashed out, I'll be like, yeah, that shit we was working on was pretty cool. We working on some different shit now. I would never talk about it. I would never tell a bitch I came up on M's. I would never tell a bitch that. I would never tell a bitch that ever. I'll be like, things are good. Things are good. Things are good. A bitch would experience the wealth like things are good. You know what? Hey, we're gonna go to Tulum this summer. You know what I'm saying? Here's a purse. I got you a Louis bag. You know what I'm saying? Was you still thinking about going back to school? I might be able to help you with it. How much is tuition? I might be able to help you with it. I got some shit going. I would never be like, I cashed out for 2 M's. I would make it look like it was a struggle to get the condo. I'll be like, yeah, I got it. I'm about to see if I can get this condo. I hope we can get it. You know what I'm saying? I would never. A M save is not enough. I said, don't get that bitch pregnant. Yeah, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah. And then that type of talk, you owe me and I wouldn't be there, you wouldn't be there if it wasn't for me and all that old type of talk. That's instant fired right there. That's instant dismissal conversation. What ruins families friends, dating, and marriages informed on details of money. Dr. Herman Dodson. Man, bitches be getting jealous, bro. Like, see, that's another thing too, man. A lot of niggas don't understand that concept of a bitch that you love and that you fucking, a bitch that you laying up with and that you fuck. You can't conceptualize a bitch being jealous. That'd be like, you don't conceptualize that you don't conceptualize that a bitch can be jealous. That'd be like a hell of a concept. It's almost like it's almost kind of like disturbing. Like, you know what I'm saying, when you really you see, and then a bitch might keep it hidden. A bitch will keep the jealousy hidden. You don't even detect it because you working on your shit and you doing your shit and you're not looking for that. You're not thinking that that's possible. You're not even thinking that that's possible. You just working, doing your thing in life, and you giving this bitch a play-by-play thinking she's on the team. And then when you hit, you rejoice and be like, damn, man, we both cashed out 2.5. I can't believe that we did that. And we still work for the company getting this much money. Man, we did that, man. And you never think like, your bitch is over here on some feeling like part of that is hers and shit. You know what I'm saying? A bitch is over here feeling like Part of that is hers. No guarantees. She over there feeling like a part of that is hers. And I would be, and I would be disappointed because now is the time. See, because it's crazy. Because see, now is the time. I mean, the way I would look at that, and I know you looking at it like this, is now is the time to put your foot on the gas, right? My bitch need to put her foot on the gas, and I need to put my foot on the gas, and we gonna really be having it. But then all of a sudden, my bitch say she want to kick her feet up. Wait a minute, bitch. What? What? Wait a minute. Hold up, man. Wait a minute. You not putting your feet on the gas with me? Oh, I owe you? I owe you? I wouldn't have been able to do this without you? Oh, wow, bitch. You somebody else. So you got to come to grips with, oh shit, you are somebody else. I don't even know who you are. You've been presenting me with a different version of who you really are. So this is who you really are. You really a shitty ass jealous bitch. Oh my God, I gotta get away from you, bitch. So you gotta save yourself, man. This is when you need to summon. See, right now you might be on the fence because you love her. You like, wait a minute, man. I can't believe I'm hearing all this shit. My house was just settled. I thought we was gonna go to another level. Now my bitch have revealed that she my enemy. And so now is the time that you had to summon your ruthlessness. And it's gonna be tricky because the bitch been living with you, you know what I'm saying? But you're gonna have to summon your ruthlessness. You've been sleeping with the enemy. Hit the like button for this game. She failed the test. We must move on. See, it's cold-blooded thing having to kick a bitch out the house, though, too. See, that's a cold-blooded, that's some other shit. Having to kick a bitch out is some other shit. And you know, and it's not an easy thing kicking a bitch out. She been living with you, man. You might have to give her a severance package. You're gonna have to give a bitch a severance package. You know what I'm saying? You got to give a bitch a severance package and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know? Shit. Shit. You might have to do some drastic measures. You might have to do some drastic measures and sell the condo. You might have to sell the condo. Be like, the condo sold, bitch. So, you know what I'm saying? Cause she gonna be like, I need a certain amount of time to find a new spot. You know what I'm saying? If you kick her out, you know, you gonna have to end up giving her a severance package. Like, look here, bitch, here go 20 bands. You gotta go, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Here go 20 bands. You gotta go get you a spot, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know, fuck around and have to sell the condo to get the bitch out. Hit the like button for this guy. All right, y'all, man. You know what? I hope y'all enjoyed today's get down, man. I gotta start getting ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit. Chris Brown. Jesus Christ. Chris Brown. Look at that shit right there, man. Jesus Christ. A Los Angeles jury found that Chris Brown liable for his former housekeeper, Maria Avila, a Mexican, was mauled by his 200-pound security dog, Hades. Dog named Hades. At his home back in 2020, she suffered severe scarring on her face and arm and needed skin grafts. She has not been able to return to work. Brown claimed the dog was for security and said he wanted her to stay inside without an escort. But the jury sided with Avila. Jesus. 13 million. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Pray for Chris Brown. All right, y'all. I'm out of here, man. I appreciate y'all 100.